Fire, medical, hazmat. If there's a dangerous situation unfolding in San Diego, the odds are crews with San Diego Fire and Rescue are there on scene.
And Team 10 discovered crews are responding to tens of thousands of additional calls in just the last few years. Team 10 investigator Adam Rakusin looked into what's driving the responses.
FedEx 7, copy back in.
The second the call comes through, the garage door opens. Fire crews creep out, then carefully negotiate city streets, winding and weaving their way through traffic to their destination. This dance repeated for some stations, hour after hour, day after day.
What used to be a busy station at 9 to 10 calls a day, now that's an average station. And a busy station is 15, 17 or more calls in a day.
Chris Weber is the assistant fire chief over operations. He's been with the department for more than 2 decades.
Really, the things that have changed is the complexity of our calls, the quantity of calls.
With San Diego's downtown area booming, Team 10 wanted to know just how busy emergency crews actually are. We looked at San Diego Fire Rescue Department's number of responses dating back to 2014. Across the city, responses are up by thousands. In 2014, the numbers show more than 150,000 responses. Last year, that number was up to more than 175,000 responses. It's down from 2017, but still way up from just a few years ago. According to the numbers, the stations with the most responses are in the downtown and Lincoln Park, Valencia Park areas, although you can't discount the South Bay and Center City areas. Crews running calls on everything from hazmat to fire and rescue.
EMS calls are the biggest load. We're running about 82 to 85% of our calls are EMS.
Here's the proof. Station 4 had more than 6,000 responses for medical calls last year. That's more than 90% of their responses. Team 10 spent a day following downtown crews to calls. We caught Station 4 in the East Village, heading to 3 of those calls. They were all medical related.
Along with the increased call volume and the increased services that we provide, that's all got to be supported by training and practice and classes and equipment.
Officials say when analyzing the department and the calls they respond to, you can't just look at volume. It's also hard to specify an exact reason why response numbers go up and down each year. There are many reasons, including population growth, additional stations, and people's ability to use 911 to call for help. But the biggest challenge for crews is the pace of work. It's something Weber's seen change in his years with the department. I asked him if there's anything he worries about for his crews.
I worry about the health and well-being of our people because, like I've said, it was a long time ago when I rode on a fire engine, and I know that they're working a lot harder than I did, and that they're up against much more complex things.
And on any given day, the San Diego Fire Department is protecting around 1.5 to 2 million people. But from a safety perspective, they believe that you are in good hands. If you want to take a look at the responses from your local fire station, we crunched the numbers, put them all in this map right here. You can click on one of them, see your home station, and then see how many responses they've gone to from year to year. See how it's changed. Adam Rakusin, Team 10.